This is John Paul. I'm coming to you from Tokyo, Japan. Want to continue my coverage of Meghan Markle and her ongoing lawsuit that, once again, she is being told to let it go because it's going to cause her more harm than good, and I completely agree because every advice she's gotten makes sense. This is from the Express. It says, Meghan Markle told to get out of lawsuit as it's becoming rat poison for her brand. Meghan Markle should find a way to settle her privacy case and get out of this epic scale mess before it further hurts her brand, an expert has claimed. I mean, this is super simple. First of all, if she goes on the stand, she's going to have to answer questions under oath she might not want to answer. Second, it's going to cause a lot more press, reporters, and stories to be written about her, which she claims she doesn't want, by the way. Okay, let's see what we got here. Eric Schiffer, chairman of Reputation Management Consultants, believes this legal battle isn't necessarily ruining the Duchess's work opportunities as a paid speaker or TV producer. However, these perceived attempts to curb media scrutiny and the attention from the public eye are now producing the opposite effect the Duke and Duchess were hoping to obtain, the expert said. He told Express losing the skirmishes on the legal side doesn't necessarily hurt her as a speaker. The expert said the Duchess is at risk of experiencing the Streisand effect, a social phenomenon which sees attempts to hide and protect information causing the unintended consequence of casting even more publicity on it. He continued, and I think that hurts Meghan in the end. And of course, he goes to explain that the goal is to slow down negativity in the press and that this is just gonna, well, blow it up more. In April, the Duke and Duchess announced their decision to no longer engage with 5 British tabloids. Well, we'll see about that. In letters addressed to the editors of these publications, the Sussexes wrote, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex have watched people they know as well as complete strangers have their lives completely pulled apart for no good reason other than the fact that salacious gossip boosts advertising revenue. Well, if you know that, and there's probably nothing anyone can do about that, that's not anyone's fault, it seems like that's the way the world works, then maybe you should consider living a less public life. Maybe like the royals. Maybe like Harry was doing before he met Meghan Markle. But that's not what they wanted to do. They wanted to come out and give public opinions and be in the spotlight. So there are consequences for that. Her short-term attempt to create this big chill is like rat poison to her brand on the medium and long term because it is going to create a greater level of obsession and reporting. And some YouTube videos, by the way. The media is not going to fall off the planet because she has filed a lawsuit. They will just source even tighter. Meghan, the expert said, should aim at lowering the temperature on her scrutiny by striking a deal with Associated Newspapers, Mr. Schiffer added. He said, I think if she could find a graceful way to exit the legal case, it would assist her and lower the temperature. There could be a settlement, they could make a deal, they don't need to announce the terms of it, and get her out of the epic scale mess that she has created in the attempt to intimidate the press who won't be intimidated. Yeah, man. Here's the thing. The press, I've been thinking, and it seems like they might like lawsuits. I mean, they write articles about stars all the time, and they're going to get sued all the time. They've probably got a set of lawyers they use, and when these lawsuits happen, people have observed that they sell more. They get more attention. So it's like a win-win for them. I think they're happy probably that Meghan is suing them, and they're just ready to write all those articles. All those smear pieces. All those exposure pieces. And it seems like maybe she doesn't know that, and she thinks she has the higher ground, and now she's this important person, and she's suing them. They're going to be scared. People are going to be on her side when she's just making a mess. So they go over some details of the case. In May, it was announced the publisher won its request made during a preliminary hearing to remove from the case allegations it had acted dishonestly and stroked the rift between Meghan and her father, Thomas Markle Sr. I think that means senior. In August, the Duchess won the right to keep secret the identity of the 5 friends who spoke anonymously to People magazine in early 2019, briefly mentioning Meghan's letter to her father during the interview. Meghan launched a lawsuit against the publisher of the Mail on Sunday, Associated Newspaper, in October last year. The trial itself will start on January 11th and is set to last between 8 to 10 days. However, there has already been a series of skirmishes as Meghan's lawyers and the defendant prepared the cases, 2 of which have been lost by the Duchess. Now, the thing here is that she's already losing court battles, and we don't know about Amber Heard's outcome yet, but we know Amber Heard is a loser no matter what the law says. So I am already seeing a similarity in this legal sense with Meghan as well. That's factual. I'm not saying she is Amber Heard. She's more classy. She controls herself better. She's a different person, but there are similarities, and this is another one. So she's probably going to lose this case. You never know. It's early, but if already she's struggling on her side, then it seems like a certain loss. You guys, let me know what you think down below. Doing shoutouts, special thanks, things like that. I don't have my phone. I usually do shoutouts on my phone or Twitter, but I don't have it, so I'm going to get the shoutouts later in the week. Appreciate all the support, comments, stuff like that. If you don't subscribe, I'll be pretty sad, but I'll get over it. See you next time.